Okay, now student, here we will discuss about how to pass through a postcard in page 150. In page 150 in your book, you see that there is a passage is given here. Can you think of how to cut a postcard so that you can pass through it? So in page 50 you can see that there is a boy. He is trying to pass through a uh, to, uh, to pass through a circular strips. Okay, a circular strips he has taken and he tried to pass through it. So that is why the passage here, passage is given here. Can you think of how to cut a postcard? So we have already know that the postcard is like this. Okay, the postcard is like this, and by dividing or by cutting equal stripes we can make a by dividing or by cutting equal stripes we can make a longer strips. We can make a longer strips, or a long strips we can make by cutting by equal cutting of a postcard of a paper, postcard or a paper. Okay, so if we join these strips, if we join all this after cutting the equal stripes, if we join all the equal stripes, we get a long strips. Okay, if we join the both the ends, if we join both the ends of the strips, if we join both the ends, like suppose we get this type of long strips. Okay, if we join these strips, then we get this type of circular belt. This type of circular belt we will get. Okay, circular belt. If we join both the ends of these stripes, the long stripes, then we get this type of circular belt. Okay, so this passage is try to given us this passage is try to given us this idea how to convert these long strips, how to convert long strips into a circular belt. And that is why the question, the passage, a question is given here. They are asking us that can you think of how to cut a postcard so that you can pass through it? So yes, we can cut the postcard, and we can cut, and we will cut the postcard in equal parts. Okay, we'll cut the postcard in equal parts. After cutting the postcard, we will join all the stripes. We'll join all the stripes, then we will get this type of long strips. Okay, we'll get this type of long strips. If we join both the ends of the strips, then we will get a circular belt like this. Okay, then we'll get a circular belt like this, and we can easily pass through, and we can easily pass through it. Okay, and we can easily pass through it. And this one is given in our book. This type of picture is given in our book in page 150. There a boy is trying to pass through this type of belt. If you have tried hard enough and still not got it, look for the answer somewhere ahead. Okay, somewhere ahead means a circular, right side circular is given here, that look, I can pass through a postcard. I made a loop without cutting the strips. So what is they are trying to say? What is they are trying to sing? They are trying to saying that that the students have to understand this concept. Students have to understand this concept. If you tried hard enough, then and still not got it, means we are suppose making a belt. Okay, we are suppose making a circular belt by cutting the postcard. Suppose we have made a this type of circular belt. Okay, circular belt we have making, but still we are not pass through it. Then what we have to do? We have to reduce the width. We have to reduce the width of the stripes. Okay, we have to reduce the width of the stripes. If we reduce the width of the stripes, then our length will be longer. Then our length will be longer. If we increase the if we increase each stripes breadth, if we increase the if we increase each if we increase the breadth of each stripes, then the length of the belt, or the length or the full length of the stripes will be shorter. But if we reduce, suppose first at the first we take 5 equal parts. Okay, suppose at the first time we get 5, we divide the postcard in 5 equal parts, then how many stripes we will get? 5 stripes we will get. Okay, 5 stripes we will get. But if we divide this postcard into 10 equal parts, then how many how many equal stripes we will get? 10 equal stripes we will get. Then our belt, or the full length of the stripes, will be much longer than the previous. Then our circular belt will be longer, and we can easily pass through it. Then we can easily pass through it. These things is they are saying here. They are saying here, if you have tried hard enough and still not got it, look for the answer somewhere ahead. Okay, somewhere ahead means somewhere means here. You have to understand it. If we reduce the width of the stripes, then our belt will be longer, our stripes will be longer, and if we convert into a belt, then we can easily pass through it. And that is why it is given here in the right side. It is given here that, look, I can pass through a postcard. How they pass through a postcard? Because they increase the length of the belt. Because increase the length of the belt. If they increase the length of the belt, then his circular belt will be longer or bigger. Their circular belt will be bigger, and at that time he can easily pass through it. At the time he can easily pass through it. Okay, in the next video we will discuss another thing.